Just want to bring you some breaking news that we're getting from Reuters this morning, and we're being told that a police officer has been shot dead in a custody centre in South London. Let's talk to our Home Affairs correspondent, Mark White. What have you got, Mark?
Yeah, this incident unfolded at the main custody suite, a new custody centre for the Metropolitan Police in Windmill Lane in Croydon, just after 2 a.m. this morning, at 2:15 this morning. Officers and paramedics treated the officer who was shot at the scene, and he was taken to hospital by the London Ambulance Service, but unfortunately he succumbed to his injuries inside that hospital. The Metropolitan Police have issued a statement saying that they are in the process of informing the officer's family at the moment, and they're being supported by specialist officers. Now, police are also saying that a 23-year-old man was detained by officers at the scene. He's also been taken to hospital with a gunshot wound and remains in a critical condition. No police firearms were discharged during the incident, so police firearms officers were not involved in the incident in the first instance. The inference being really that the man now being treated in hospital is the main suspect involved in this incident. It is a set of cells, a custody suite. They have these around London now, sort of central processing centres, if you like, for those who are arrested by the police or who are returning on bail. They go to these custody centres. It's just a more efficient way of working for Scotland Yard. It was inside, we understand, these premises that this officer was shot. Now, I've just had a statement from the Metropolitan Police Commissioner, Cressida Dick. She says, "This is a truly shocking incident in which one of our colleagues has lost his life in the most tragic circumstances. My heart goes out to his family, direct colleagues and friends. We're currently supporting his family and also have a dedicated team providing support to the officers and those in the custody centre who witnessed the shooting. When a colleague dies," she says, "in the line of duty, the shockwaves and sadness reverberate throughout the Met, and our community's policing is a family," she says, within London and nationally, and we'll be deeply mourning this colleague. She goes on to say, "We're in the early stages of the investigation and are still working to establish the circumstances surrounding the incident, and we will provide further updates when we have them." And as a matter of course, they've referred the incident to the Independent Office for Police Conduct, who will lead an independent investigation. At the moment, the Metropolitan Police retain primacy over this murder investigation. Now, there will be, as Cressida Dick said, questions that will need to be answered here. These custody suites are secure areas. Normally, anyone arrested as a matter of course and taken to a custody suite would be searched. So that is a question, a significant question that we'll be looking for answers to, as will the police, of course, very quickly. Was this individual someone who was arrested and brought to a custody suite? Was it someone perhaps who had been previously arrested and was on bail because they then returned to these custody suites to check in with their bail conditions, etc.? So we don't know that at this stage, but certainly what we do know, absolutely tragic news coming through from the Metropolitan Police. At 2:15 this morning, a police officer inside this custody suite in Croydon shot dead by another man, a man in hospital, a 23-year-old man in a critical condition.